if you currently have a video editor and all they are good at is adding subtitles and pictures, you have a bad video editor and you should probably fire them. Or you should be a better speaker so you can work with a bad video editor. And I will tell you from experience, there are a lot more bad video editors than good video editors. So if you do find a good video editor, you should hold on to them. You should pay them well. They deserve it. They've earned it. And it will end up making you way more money in the long term if you pay a video editor well. Now, I know that goes against what you might hear because everybody's first thing to do when they get video editors is to outsource them, send them off, get them from the Philippines, get them from India. And there's great video editors from there. Two of my current video editors are one's from Malaysia, another one's from India. They're amazing. But it took a while to cultivate that. There's a lot of cultural differences and things that you have to deal with when working with somebody from overseas that I don't think anybody talks about. What up, Brian Edmondson? Man, blast on the past, bro. Hope you're good. All right. So anyways, here's why you should fire your better. So you have a problem. If you're a business owner and you're watching this, or you should be watching this if you're a business owner, because I'm the only fucking person sharing shit like this. And just for some clout here, I've currently made almost $3 million to date, helping people get attention on the internet. I work with some of the largest clients. I have created the subtitles that everybody is using, and I'm going to tell you on this stream why you should not use them. And I've been in this game for 12 years. I've been making money doing so much stuff on the internet that I don't even get to talk about because my account is so focused around helping people get views and go viral that it's not fun. So that's why I started doing these lives, because I can talk about all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so the problem, you as a business owner are frustrated with the videos that you have. You're probably frustrated because one, they're not representing you or your brand well. And two, they're not getting you any attention, meaning they're not getting views, meaning you're not getting leads, meaning you're not making sales. And your first thing to do as a video editor is you blame the editor. Or your first thing to do as a business owner is you blame the video editor. Well, and another thing is these videos probably look really cool. They got motion graphics. They got cool effects. They got all this shit that doesn't really matter because you're not getting any attention. You're not getting views. So if you're experiencing that, you know, if anybody on this call is experiencing that, drop a yes in the comments. You know, that'll help the algorithm. Because we got to keep the algorithm fed because we want to get attention here. So, but again, I got to make a confession. So if you're experiencing this problem, I am probably to blame. And I don't think a lot of people realize that because right now, I actually invented, well, me and my team, we perfected the subtitles that everybody stole and used on the internet. Due to NDAs, I can't say who is the most popular person to become famous for these subtitles, but I can assure you that we worked with them. So I started making these subtitles in July of 2020. So if you go to my TikTok account and you go to July of 2020, you will see the first video ever posted with the very large, bold subtitles. And don't judge me. They were horrible back then. They have come a long way in this process. You know, and then also I made a really good video, which I'm going to play on this stream. That was what I call the 2-second rule, which is every 2 seconds, something must happen to make the viewer engaged. And almost 1 million people have watched that video. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video so you guys know that I'm not full of shit. So I'm going to present. Actually, let me pull this video up really quick. Here we go. And this is on TikTok. This is literally at 800. I believe it has almost 900,000 views. I like to round up. Might be a little less than that. Let's go. I'm going to share my screen here. So this is the OG video. This was posted in January 14th of 2022. This is at my old house. I've upgraded since then and then got destroyed by a hurricane and then upgraded again. But we're going to play this video, and this is what I call the 2-second rule. And this video was copied, made by a bunch of different people, and it's probably why we have a lot of bad video editors to date. Every 2 seconds, when you're creating a video, something needs to happen to keep the viewer engaged, whether that be subtitles, tonality changes, images, or anything else that your creative brain comes up with to keep the viewer paying attention. Man, that was a great video. That was when you could get away with like 7-second videos. But again, every 2 seconds, there's nothing in this video that isn't still true. But everybody has just, what's the term, bastardized this, have taken it to the extreme. I mean, this had 81,000 likes, 8,200 saves, 2,724 shares. This was a good video. 10 seconds. Man, I miss the days. You know, and it's not like those stupid 7-second reels you see today where people just like take some B-roll of themselves and then write some shit on the caption and they hope that it takes you longer than 7 seconds to read the caption. I think those people need to learn to read faster. because we don't want to give those idiots that much watch time. But anyways, so that's my confession. I've helped create this problem, and I'm going to help you solve this problem. So here's the twist. This is good copy, Luis. Gotta give a shout out to Luis, who helped formulate all these thoughts onto the board, because this is what we've been doing for like 3 years. But Luis is really good. Luis is the person that I'm going to tell you need to hire down here or work with. But you as a business owner, you're also the problem because you don't speak well. Like, you as the business owner probably suck at getting your message across to people. And then therefore you are relying on the editor to formulate all these little clips into a functional video. And I'll tell you from experience, that's probably not happening. That's probably why your videos are bad. It's probably not the editor's fault at this point. If you send an editor a 10-minute file and you expect them to cut that down to 40 seconds or 30 seconds, they're going to leave out a lot of important things. And that's not really their fault. That's your fault for not condensing your opinion into a time frame that makes sense for the internet these days. Because let's face it, yes, we can do longer videos. I know this is a live stream. I'm going to talk for like 2 hours, but majority of people are not going to watch this whole thing. They might watch a clip after that's 40 seconds or 30 seconds of something I said on this stream, but you have to capture people's attention. And you have to do it quickly. So if you are a bad speaker and you're not getting attention on your videos, it's your fault. And you can't rely on the video editor to fix that. A good one can do a better job for you, but at the end of the day, you're going to fail. So you need to, so we have 2 solutions here. You need to hire, I don't have a good name for this yet. I'm going to come up with one, but for the time being, we're going to call it a pro editor to help you grow your brand. A pro editor has a lot of skill sets, specifically storytelling, copywriting. They know how to timestamp or clip videos to find viral moments. They know how to do retention-based editing. They actually keep your brand in the forefront so you don't look like an asshole on the internet. They also know psychology and persuasion, so they can help you sell things at a later date. This is not a video editor. This is more of a marketer and a branding person than a video editor. The hard thing is finding somebody that knows marketing, branding, persuasion, copywriting, that actually wants to bring themselves to the level of being a video editor, because they don't get paid as much. And this type of person will cost you as a business owner anywhere between $4,000 to $10,000 a month. And on the other hand, we have basic video editors, which is what is in your DMs right now. It's what you'll find on Fiverr. It's what you're going to find on Upwork, because for whatever reason, in 2020, there was a mad race to become video editors because you could do what was deemed the Hormozi reel. So we have an infection on the internet of bad video editors. And what I call bad video editors, meaning if you're standalone and your video editing and your pitches are based on, I can make your videos look cool to help you get attention. I can add really cool subtitles to help people stay engaged. I can add sound effects. I can add pictures. I can do fancy, cool motion graphics and background removals. I can use stock images and B-roll like everybody else on the internet, that the second you use these videos or stock images, your videos look cheap. That's a basic video editor. And you're currently paying $1,000 to $3,000 a month right now is the going rate for a basic video editor. And as the video editor, that's what you're charging. And you can't charge more than that because you can't guarantee any type of results for your clients. You can't help them get attention. You don't know how to make them more money. And quite frankly, you're just hoping they say yes and you keep them for 2-3 months because you're a high churn business. And then you can only work with 2 or 3 of these clients at a time, or else you're going to hate your life and you're going to quit video editing at some point anyways. So this is the problem. You as a business owner need to start spending between $4,000 to $10,000 a month to hire an actual professional that can help you do this, but you don't want to do that. Maybe you can't afford it, or maybe you don't have the wherewithal to invest this type of money into your brand yet, which I would urge you to change your way of thinking, because we'll say 2-3 years ago, whenever you started a business, it was kind of a given that you knew you'd have to do some sort of advertising. Social media has made it so advertising per se, organic, is technically free. But let's face it, if you've made a video, if you're running a business, this shit ain't fucking free. Videos are fucking expensive. Your time, editors, topics, coming up with things, the equipment, just for me to do this free live stream to 7 fucking people. It's costing me, it's a $4,000 camera. This is a $700 light here, a $400 light here. This couch was $1,500 from IKEA. This mic was $300 with the arm. The laptop's a MacBook Air with upgraded storage, because if you make videos, you can't buy the base level Macs anymore. You got to invest in the 1 terabyte minimum storage, which is going to cost you an extra $200 to $400. And you can't be the basic 8 gigs of RAM. You got to do a minimum of 16, but you should probably do 32. So your laptop is going to run you $4,000. I mean, hell, this whiteboard was like $30. You know, these lights to make it look cool behind me. You know, this is a pair I think Luis bought these. Shout out to Luis again. I think they were like $400 for the pair. I might be wrong. But point being is, free videos are expensive. You know, that's why there needs to be a shift if you're a business owner. And the shift needs to be, I need to invest in my content as if I'm spending money on advertising. It used to cost you, let's say, $1,000 a month to run a small ad in a newspaper. Well, that $1,000 a month now needs to buy you 20 videos a month. Or that $1,000 needs to rent you a podcast studio so you can sit in there and film videos. And then then you think about it another way. If you're paying for, let's say, $5,000 to have a booth at a trade show, you need to take that $5,000 and you need to find yourself a pro video editor. You need to have somebody help you, but you can only pay for that for 1 month because that's probably what they cost. So either way you're looking, whether you're buying ads or whether you're doing organic free content, it's still going to cost you a lot of money. And yes, there are certain instances, like if you have more time than you have money, meaning that you are broke and you have a lot of time, then yes, it is free, but it's not free. Once you start actually making money, you start actually hiring people, you start actually growing a business, you realize that your time is valuable and you don't have as much time. So you need help. So one of the things that I see these days right now, it's a trend of people documenting their journey to $100,000 a month. And I see a lot of video editors doing this, and they're documenting their journey to have a creative agency to make money, which makes sense in theory because you're showing the work you're doing to get clients and do this while it's also showing social proof. So it makes sense in theory. But once you actually get to a point where you're making 30, 40, 50, $60,000 a month, you will not have the time to document your journey anymore. Again, your time becomes very expensive. So you won't have time to do it. So you're going to have to hire somebody to do it. And that person you have to hire is going to cost you $5,000 a month. So you're going to have to make that switch because that's when you're actually a business owner. So that's kind of where we're at right now with the, and touching on the difference between a pro video editor and a basic video editor. And I would encourage you guys, if you're falling in this category of basic video editor, like you got to get better. You got to put more effort in. You got to learn more skills. And those skills mean buy copywriting books, learn copywriting. If you can write better, you can make better videos. If you can speak better, you can make better videos. And one of my favorite copywriting books is John Carlton's Kick-Ass Copywriting Secrets. It's like a $300 digital download. Incredible book. They have a hard or a soft copy. I actually have it in one of the other rooms. I reference it quite a bit. It's actually an amazing book. Anything by Dan Kennedy. Dan Kennedy is like the OG of marketing. All of his books are incredible. Anything by Robert Cialdini. You need to learn influence, persuasion. Hell, a lot of the old school pickup and dating books are amazing for making better videos. This is Kick-Ass Copywriting Secrets. This is like a $300 book. This is like gold. This thing's so awesome. But point being, you need to learn those skill sets because they're going to make you a better video editor. It's also going to help you at sales and if you're somebody who is speaking on videos as in a business owner, you need to get better at this. You need to get better at speaking and talking and holding somebody's attention by the words that you say. And you also can't be attached to how good your videos look because we're at a time where speed is everything. Yes, I do believe in quality over quantity, but at the same time, once you establish a certain level of quality, it becomes a quantity game. That's why people like Gary Vee are winning. That's why people like Hermosi are winning. That's why people like Patrick Bet-David are winning. They put out so much content. Same with like Logan Paul. Same with all the giant podcasts. All these podcasts, they have mastered the art of mass distribution. But when you, as an editor, or you are looking for something on their podcast, you are finding their clips. They are speaking in a way that gets them attention. all of these people I just mentioned are great speakers. They're not, their editors aren't incredible. They're just great speakers. And that's no disrespect to the editors, but it's significantly easier to make Patrick Bet-David go viral than it is to make the guy that owns the local coffee shop. He's used to speaking. He talks better. So always have that in mind too if you're trying to find clients or you're a business owner. How you speak and how you say your words and the orders in which you say them matter. So those are the kind of, I think I covered all of that, didn't I? So if you want, so let me talk about, so if you're thinking about what can I afford and who can I hire, if I'm trying to hire a video editor, you have to think about what can I afford. And you can either afford what I call a pro video editor, which is $4 to $10K a month. And a lot of these pro video editors are also going to come with some sort of bonus incentive, because if they're helping you grow your brand. So if you're making money, the smart ones are going to ask for a percentage or a bonus of some sort. That could be on performance, whether it be monetary, whether it be view-based. Most of these smart ones are going to ask for a percentage. And if you are one of those, you should ask for a percentage. And their skill sets are storytelling, copywriting, clipping or timestamping, branding, retention-based editing, psychology, persuasion. Essentially, you need to find yourself a marketing expert who also knows how to edit video. And if you're a basic video editor, you need to learn those skills, because if all you know how to do, again, is add subtitles, pictures, sound effects, B-roll, and the B-roll that you're finding is only coming from stock sites like Artlist.io, or what's that other one, Louise, that everybody uses? The one that sponsors every single YouTube. Epidemic Sound for music. Yeah, fuck music. Like, fucking music. If you want to get your videos copyright strike in like a year, put music on your videos. Because it won't happen now, because it's all safe and sound, and then Sony will pull all the music off the fucking platforms. Storyblocks is the other one. They're great companies because they're like, oh yeah, we'll do all the work for you. We'll get all the B-roll. And then thousands of you will download our shit and use them in videos. And the second you use that shit, it just looks cheap. So I would encourage you to use only B-roll and footage from the client you're actually working with, or from the person. They have Facebooks, they have Instagrams, they have all these different ways for you to gather this type of footage. And it's just going to make the videos better. So yeah, I know I just said a lot.
What's branding?
So the definition of branding when it comes to making videos is you need to put the client at the best. You need to put the client first as far as make them look cool. If they say something wild and outlandish, like I made $1 million in a day, you as the video editor need to prove that. And if the client cannot prove that, well, they might not be telling the truth, but they probably will result in the video not doing well. People want proof. They want proof of claims. They want proof of concepts. They want to see you do it rather than hear you talk about doing it. That's why those videos that I kind of talk crap about, which is documenting my journey, they tend to do well because you're documenting, you're seeing somebody actually do something. So the more you can show this and prove concept, that's going to build brand. When you build brand, you're going to build what they call know, like, and trust. Know, like, and trust at the end of the day is what all videos are about. If you're making videos, you're putting them on the internet, you want people to know you, you want people to like you want people to trust you, because at the end of the day, whether it's just getting a follower or getting a credit card to buy something from you, you have to trust somebody to do that. And if you're not doing that, you're failing. Does that explain branding, Louise?
Yeah, it's not like trust. It's kind of the goal.
Yeah. What up, Carlton? Sway. But that's kind of, I mean, I want to talk, more about this, but that was like my formal presentation for the evening of this live. And we will be clipping that later. So if you missed this or you're seeing the replay, you're going to see little clips of this. But, Katie asked how can people get better on video. You've got to make videos to get better at videos. You have to speak better. Speaking is the number one skill. Nobody likes to talk about it. It's completely unsexy. It's actually hard. It's scary because to put yourself on video and actually talk to people, and then when you do get one to do well and get one to go viral, like it's a scary thing. It's exciting. It's a dopamine rush. But the second you go viral, the second you get views, the second you start getting a lot of attention on you as a person, attention encourages criticism. And that criticism is, if it's your face in a video, it's coming at you. It's going to pick apart your insecurities. It's going to pick apart you. It's going to pick apart how you say. So you always need to be working on that. And that's what makes good speakers. And what up, Sway? Sway said, what are some general topics that you think everyone building a personal brand should discuss? I noticed that the physical hobby is crushed for branding. Me with pickleball, you with CrossFit. Yes. When it comes to hobbies and interests, those are going to get you the most broad reach. They're not going to drive you a lot of sales, or in a lot of cases, even, they're not going to drive you a lot of followers. What they're going to do is they're going to bring awareness to you, because more people are interested in pickleball or CrossFit than are interested in, marketing and branding or video editing and storytelling. So you want to cast the biggest net that you can, and then let the algorithm kind of show other videos to the people. This is why you're seeing bigger people. Recently, I know people started making videos about this. There's a lot of people talking about how shorts views on YouTube don't convert to long form viewers. Well, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out, because if you like short videos, you're only going to watch short videos. If you like long videos, you're going to watch long videos. So it would make sense that short is going to, introduce you to people. But if you just treat all of your shorts as engagement and reach mechanisms to just bring your face to the public, and then your long form stuff is where people can go to find out more about you and get to know you better. That, I think, is a better option. So, and then car channels. Cars are another one of those things that, like, everybody has a car. Everybody makes money or tries to make money. Everybody has a wallet. Everybody's interested in finances. Everybody's in a relationship of some sort. Everybody has parents or family. These are all videos that you can make that are going to get you a lot of reach. When it comes to making money, though, you have to niche down a little bit and talk about expertises. Expertises are things that you know more of than the average person. You could be an accountant. You could be a video editor. You could be a personal injury attorney. You could be a nurse. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is, you have something that you could be an expert or professional at. And the concept of that is, if you've ever been paid money to do something or help somebody, you generally now are deemed an expert in that topic. Because if you've convinced somebody to pay you money, it means that they trust you enough to help them. So anything that you've ever done where you've been paid, like if you've been paid to take pictures, you could technically consider yourself an expert photographer. Now, obviously, there's a lot of nuance to this. And yes, there's some that are better than others. But for the most part, if you've been paid, you're probably okay.
What are some professions that need personal branding?
Every profession needs a personal brand.
Describe the ones that people don't think about.
Some of the coolest people that I think to work with, if you're like for clients, like imagine if your local plumber had a personal brand, and like he was making videos about, he or she, I just don't see too many female plumbers. I don't think that's I don't know. I don't want to go there, but like, I just feel like plumbing is more of a male dominated industry. But imagine they're just like, here's how you can, he would basically be making videos telling you how to never hire him. Here's how to fix your own toilet. Here's how to do this. Here's how to do that. But if in every video he also said, if you don't want to do this, if it's kind of gross, I'll just come do it for you. And then you happen to see a video of maybe him with his, son or daughter at the soccer game, or you saw them, going to get ice cream, or you saw maybe that he's driving a Range Rover because he's a successful plumber. And you're like, wow, I really wanted a Range Rover. Man, plumbing's pretty cool. I like what this guy's doing. Point being is you're gonna vibe with each of these different types of hobbies and things that this plumber is doing. And then let's say that you only hire the plumber one time. Let's say that the plumber comes out, you see a video of a local plumber, they fix your toilet, they clean your pipes, whatever. You pay them money and you're like, thank you, sir. Appreciate all your work. If all the videos on that plumber's account were about plumbing, you have zero reason to keep watching that plumber until your toilet breaks again. But if the plumber was also making videos about, how he's how he refinanced his house, or how he's saving money, or how he's doing his taxes as a plumber, all these different things that you might be interested in, it makes him a more well-rounded person. So you remember him after the fact of what he's done for you. So, obviously that was a skewed example of a plumber, but every industry needs somebody to be a personal brand. And you're going to hire that person over that person's company all day long, because let's face it, nobody, Tesla stands alone, but everybody loves Elon Musk. Sway said, by the way, Ryan Magin is following your strategies and style with my event company, Life in the 727, a niche account here local in St. Petersburg. We are now getting inbound sponsorship requests from different local businesses. So Sway started, here's an example of Sway and one of his friends started an account called Life in the 727. And you can start some of this shit with your friends or family. Like they do meetups all around the local area in St. Petersburg, Florida, and they've gotten a lot of exposure via locally that now their meetups are getting so big, they're having so many people there that sponsors want to pay them to advertise at their events. Sway, how many videos would you say you've posted on that account or made for Life in the 727?
Why hasn't he invited you to any of the events?
Yeah, why have I think Sway just assumes I'm too busy. But yeah, Sway, let me know how many people come to those and like how many videos you've made. There goes that lovely lag. And also, any questions about what I went over on the good old trusty whiteboard, feel free to drop those in. Okay.
What are your frustrations as a business owner when it comes to editors?
So I actually just let a few video editors go on Monday and had a few contract editors that were doing more quantity work, for say if we need an extra 50 videos. I know in my world, we have situations where we need an extra 100 videos in a week. So I have to hire out the contract editors and things that aren't necessarily being paid regularly by me and my company. And the hardest thing is like, we're just going through and restructuring videos because it just seems like there's a shortage of video editors that understand how to get attention in the first 3 seconds of the video, the hook, which the ironic part of that is that all the videos that people are making about videos are about hooks, but it's an intuitive skill set to actually find a good hook. Like you've got to understand marketing and psychology and branding and all these different things. And if you're finding yourself seeing these hooks or seeing these moments of a video or a podcast or a clip that you think would get more attention, you might be fit to be like a pro video editor. You might be fit to be a great creative director of sorts, because as I'm finding, it's not that trainable.
My conclusion is that they don't understand the personal brand of the client.
Yeah, Luis has a good insight. He said that they don't understand the personal brand of a client. And yes, like if you're just editing like churn and burn videos, like you're just like hired to edit somebody's videos, you don't really give a shit about their personal brand. You don't care what the outcome of the video may be. You may be trying to get attention. You may be trying to get them views on their video or attention to their brand or company. But you probably don't care if that video negatively impacts them. And videos can go bad very quickly. And it's not something, I do believe that, I'm like 80% all attention is good attention. And when I would say that 20% where I would say that not all attention is good attention is if it goes against like kind of your core values as a person. And I see editors all the time, even some that have worked for me, that they cut out the parts of videos that make the person human and make the person likable. And they just pack this video full of information because they are trying to make a high retention video, that they completely remove the part that make the client a human. And this has happened to me many a times, like on my videos, even with editors that I've employed and, paid within my company.
How does one fix that?
I don't know how to fix that yet. I'm working on it. I'm trying to fix it because I'm doing trainings like this and I'm bringing awareness to the problem because no business owners are talking about this. So if nobody's doing it, I might as well be the guy to do it. So that was part of the reason why I try to go live consistently and express these problems in the industry to hopefully bring awareness to it. Hopefully video editors are watching this, because a lot of them do watch my stuff and they start trying to fix themselves. They start trying to get better, because if you're not, you're just not going to get any work, because business owners, like, they're not stupid. They're not going to continue to pay you if their videos aren't getting attention. A cool video is only a cool video until it gets no attention. And then the business owner's like, well, what am I paying you for? And if you happen to be a good salesperson and they're paying you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, like, you might have 1 or 2 months in you and then you're going to get cut. And then you're out of money. And then you don't have bills to pay. Or if you have employees, you have to fire somebody. So there's a lot of ramifications for not making good videos.
So you said you posted 50 videos.
Yeah, so Sway really making Dre have to timestamp this to finish the part of the video that we talked about earlier. On Life in the 77, Sway, he's posted 50 videos. So within 50 videos, they've gotten, they're starting to get sponsorships and event sponsors. So the account is making money after 50 videos. And one of my friends, Adley, she says everybody has 100 cringe videos in them that they need to get out before they become successful. And in this case, it's taking 50. But my guess is Sway's going to get through 100, and it's going to work even better. Let's see. When trying to make videos that are appealing to a mass market, what does that look like to stay on brand? I think the only thing you should be worried about if you're trying to get broad reach is, and this is what I try to tell myself when I'm making videos that I'm trying to get 1 million views or try to get as much reach or attention as possible. Is it just something that is along my values? Is it my beliefs? Is it something that I want to be remembered for? Because, and we had a client, Onyx Singal. We made some hilarious videos about his $20,000 toilet, but they did really well. One, I think, got 10 million views, and he became known as the toilet guy for a little bit. I don't necessarily think it was a bad thing because it was a $20,000 toilet, but he's like, it's overshadowing some of the stuff that I want to talk about. So we had to kind of throttle that back because I was like, let's make more videos about this. And that's kind of an example of, I don't consider that being negative attention. I just think it was just a little off brand for where he wanted to go. And that's fine. We course corrected, and he's had many videos go viral since then. But, and also going viral and getting 1 million views, it's like, that's just like indicators of like, hey, the internet likes when you talk about things like this. That's not like an end all be all, like I have to talk about this forever. Yes, it is harder to kind of change courses when this happens. So be mindful of what you're talking about and how successful you want these videos to be, or else you might end up in a situation where you're being remembered for something that, isn't that great. And as Katie says, when making videos, as Brandon Carter says, no try babies. Yeah. You got to commit to this shit. It's not easy. Like, you can't just expect 10 videos to do well. It takes 100 minimum. I don't know what Luis, did you drop this Fit Aid?
What?
This can is just jacked up. Maybe Dre threw this against the wall. He's like, Ryan's gonna try to drink that on the stream. It doesn't even sit no way.
You were trying to be like late.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna be 5 minutes late. I was only late to this stream because that's what my friend Brandon Carter does. He's always late to his stream.
I don't happen to have any new Super Dad stories, Steve.
I don't know. Chan's here. Chan. My daughter's here. Have I had any Super Dad moments lately? You want to come share one?
Well, you erased one.
I didn't have so I erased her drawings in my chalkboard room. So my daughter's upset at me for that. Well, I only did that so you could draw new ones.
She's drawing new ones now.
Yeah, you're drawing new ones. Right? You're trying to draw Haley. Are you coming out? You want to come be on video? Hold on. Luis, this is Luis's dream moment. This is my daughter, Chandler. Say hi.
Hi.
Don't be afraid. There's not very many people on, but so do you know how to make a video that gets 1 million views?
No.
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 If you had to guess what would get a video a lot of attention, what would you think it would be?
Biscotti.
Our dog Biscotti?
Yeah.
Biscotti would probably get attention. Well, you watch people on YouTube. What do you look for in a video? What makes you watch a video?
I watch puppy videos.
You watch puppy videos?
Uh-huh.
We have really good parental controls.
And slime.
Slime videos. So those are things you're interested in, right?
Uh-huh.
Who's your favorite video creator right now?
Oh.
All of them? You don't really look at the names of the people, huh? You just like the topics of the videos?
Yeah.
That should be some insights for you guys watching this. Most people don't remember your name when they watch your video. They just like what they learned in the video. So you have to keep showing up. So what?
You always buy me ice cream.
I always buy you ice cream.
Uh-huh.
Well, some might think that's a bad thing.
It's a good thing.
So was it cool that I bought the whole class Dippin' Dots? Because we made a video about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did everybody like the Dippin' Dots?
Uh-huh.
Nobody was left out, right?
Nope. We had 2 extra.
We had 2 extras. So I spent $8 too much.
Uh-huh.
Luis, what do you want to ask Chandler? I know you've been salivating.
Well,
At
what
this.
did she spend the Roblox?
Oh, Chandler, how much of Daddy's money did you spend on Roblox last month?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I forgot.
You want me to remind you?
Was it $500?
It was $577 on Roblox last month. What did you buy for $500?
A new avatar.
What about this avatar?
It was a unicorn.
But what did you think you were spending? You thought you were spending what?
99 cents.
But Roblox was charging $99. But you saw that you were getting a lot of money, like Roblox money in your account, right?
Uh-huh.
Did you just think they were giving it to you for free?
Yeah.
So do you have the coolest avatar now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have the heart to try to get a refund. What else question does Mr. Luis have?
What does a unicorn look like?
Hey, what does a unicorn look like
How
on
many?
Roblox for $500?
Well, it has a unicorn headband, a unicorn face, unicorn clothes, unicorn wings, unicorn everything.
Oh, it's clearly it says everything for $577. Well, cool. Well, I mean, now that we have the best unicorn, I had to put the child block back on the Roblox money, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Took that off for a little bit. And this is what happens.
What did you think about your shoe tying? Not tying thing.
Oh, yeah. Do you like tying your shoes?
I don't know how.
But you have the coolest shoes, don't you?
Yeah.
Do I tie them a special way for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to learn how to tie your shoes?
Yeah.
I got to get on that. I'm not being a super dad right now. It's hard. I don't think you should have to, but she wears a lot of sandals. So.
Uh-huh.
But it's very easy to slip your shoes on and off, right?
Uh-huh.
And they always stay the correct tightness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm going to link the video that shows how to do the way I tie shoes.
Someone say slime is awesome.
Slime is awesome. Biscotti is so accurate. The Sway loves Biscotti. Well, cool. Will you go back to my mommy's? I go, thank you, Chan. So. Well, yeah. So, anyways, back on this, I love that she's probably going to be a savage on the internet here soon. We'll have to get her a camera.
Sway's asking what are your favorite parts about being a father?
Oh man, that you have to keep somebody safe. I don't know. Just change it. You just think a lot more. Like the best thing about being a dad is you think more long term. It makes you more responsible.
Were you responsible?
I don't know that I'm always responsible, but I definitely think sometimes I'm responsible. And it's usually so I, think longer term for the daughter. Man, the lag on these is so slow. You think they get that? This is why I don't believe that. This is why I think the moon landing was fake. Because we can't even get an instantaneous comment on YouTube to StreamYard in a timely fashion. But we can expect a live stream from the moon in 1980. I don't believe it. We're being lied to.
What other things you don't believe in?
Oh man. I don't know. That's just one that's always on the top of the mind.
Yeah,
I don't think the earth is flat though. I'm not there yet. I can't say that I'm a flirter. Is that what they call this thing?
Flat earther.
Flat earther? A flirter?
Well, talk about the books that everyone should read.
I need to get all my Dan Kennedy books here, but I'm a Dan Kennedy disciple. If you go to nobsbooks.com and buy every single one of those on that page, you will succeed in life. Like it is some of the best, but my favorite is Wealth Attraction in the New Economy. I probably reread that book once every year. Another one would be the Ultimate Sales Letter or the Ultimate Marketing Letter. That talks about writing sales letters to persuade people to buy things from you. Same thing applies to speaking on video. I just bought another one, another book that was it was like Dan Kennedy and Chip Kessler. It's called Make Them Believe. And it talks about basically how to manufacture a celebrity and how to make yourself appear a lot cooler than you actually are, which if you're making videos, that's ultimately what you're trying to do.
How do you do that?
I made a video about this the other day. We'll have to drop that video. I mean, I think the biggest way is the more you can get people to talk about you, the more larger than life you appear. So if you want to get more people to pay attention to you, you have to manufacture people talking about you. You see people do this all the time. You know, if you're speaking in front of a small crowd, you look cooler than if you're speaking in front of no crowd. Speaking in front of a big crowd, you look cooler than if you're speaking in front of a small crowd. You know, if more people are watching your videos, if there's more views on those videos, more comments, more engagement, you seem cooler than somebody who doesn't have that. So there's a whole world that revolves around falsifying credibility.
Are you part of that?
Huh? No, I don't buy any fake engagement for my stuff. I know people that do. I don't, people do what they want to do. I prefer to do it naturally. But, there's a whole, I think what you were telling me today, Luis, I think for 10 cents, you can buy comments. It's like probably less than that. 10 cents, you can buy comments. I don't know if there'd be good comments, but there'd be a comment there.
Well, what if you commit to fake engagement?
Yeah. If you commit to fake engagement on your Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, you've committed to that for life. You got married to fake engagement because once you start, somebody is going to notice if it stops. My favorite thing to look at for people that I know are getting fake engagement is every once in a while that engagement slips, meaning there's a glitch in the service. So you'll always see like all their videos are at like 100 to 200K. And then there's that one video at 2,000. And they don't pay enough attention to it to see when that happens. I would delete that shit immediately. It's making you look real bad. But there is something to be said for if you buy enough fake engagement, people just start believing that it's real. That's what a lot of people do. And it's not saying that it's good or bad, but again, it gets expensive. Like fake engagement isn't cheap either. Like, I think if you Google like buy Instagram likes, buy Instagram comments, you start adding that up. If you're posting 2, 3, 4 times a day, like a lot of the bigger accounts are, and you're faking it, you're spending a few $1,000s a month just on fake engagement. So it's a lucrative service. I don't know how it works. I'd be interested. Like I envision like a wall of phones and like people going like this. Like I don't think that's how it actually works, but I think it'd be funny. Katie asked if I'm concerned about a potential TikTok ban. I don't think TikTok's actually going to get banned. I've heard that they're going to actually clone the app for just America. That should actually scare everybody in itself that they can do that. But I don't think it's going to get banned. I think there's too much money involved, and I don't think anybody's ready for the mental health crisis that would come if you shut down TikTok. Too many people are addicted to TikTok, and especially if it's like a political scheme, like that's why they're trying to ban it, which is what I think it is. Because if it wasn't, why else would both presidential candidates be using TikTok to market themselves? If they're both using it, like I would assume that the party that is trying to ban it wouldn't actually use it because, that would be a value and belief thing, right? If you truly believe it's that dangerous, then you wouldn't use it. But we see how that's working out. I'm just saying, this is not a political stream, but look at the facts. Shit don't lie. And actually the fact, like, man, I can't even say his name, but the presidential candidate, for censorship reasons, I will not say his name, joined TikTok and he got 5 million followers the first day. He set the record for the fastest growing TikTok account. And Dana White introduced him. I mean, what a way to come on TikTok. Okay, so streaming farms have a wall of phones you're looking for. Yeah, I know. I just envision like somebody going, watch. I think it'd be wild. So he said, Russ said on Flagrant Podcast the top 10 artists sometimes buy streaming on Spotify to get a song from viral to mega viral. Yeah, you can buy it for long enough and it just starts rolling over and works. Like if you get 100,000 real views and 100,000 fake views, there's still real views coming on that. So the app probably at some point doesn't know the difference. And whether that be Spotify or, in this case, Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or TikTok, I don't know why. Like buying it I think the useless service to buy fake engagement for would be TikTok, just because it's like either your video is going to do good or bad. Like nobody has an account where like every video does good. And if you see that, that should be a red flag.
What's the last thing you bought on Amazon?
Oh, Actually, what did I buy? I bought little adult. I bought adult fruit squeezers actually.
Child.
So I bought these. So the last thing I bought on Amazon was these Fuel for Fire protein smoothie pouches, banana cocoa.
What do you think about Stanley Cups?
Stanley Cups. Stanley Cups are good. I bought one for Chandler. Like I got her a pink one. They're overpriced. You know, I just prefer a solo cup. But I do have like a solo cup Stanley Cup that looks like a solo cup. I just got it because it's like highlighter yellow. I thought it was pretty cool. But I think people get obsessed with their cups. I've seen people like they have all these attachments for them and stuff. Like I will say though that the price of the Stanley Cup, because Chandler knows how expensive the Stanley Cup is, it's the one water bottle that she has not lost or left at school. Like I don't know if it's because it's just so big she remembers to grab it every day. But I feel like we're in a generation where all the kids these days are super hydrated. Because like when I was growing up, man, you'd lucky to get a water fountain that fucking worked. Now my kid's got a $55 Stanley Cup she goes to school with every day in summer camp. And like, I still don't even drink that much water. These kids are hydrated. Pee in beds.
What is that water?
This is the same as water.
No,
If it's liquid, it's water. That's what Ryan Fisher told me.
that's the #1 bestseller in home and kitchen right now.
What? Stanley Cup? Stanley Cup's #1 bestseller, home and kitchen? Doesn't surprise me. Like,
Or shoes and jewelry, Crocs. Oh, yeah.
we're in a nation where Crocs are the #1 selling shoe on Amazon. That doesn't speak highly for where we're going. That must be the cute boy trend. The cute boys. Like I didn't know this because I recently turned 41, but apparently there's a generation on TikTok. The younger demo on TikTok is striving to be a cute boy. Should speak for where we are at as a society. But I think at one point they will wake up, probably at the age of 21 or 22, they'll realize that being a cute boy is not going to help them in life. They actually have to be a man. Men pay their bills. Men get jobs. Men work. Men create companies. Men do labor. Men build shit. Men talk. Men persuade. Men sell. Cute boys don't do that. That was the clip. Dre, that was the clip.
That was a clip, man.
How do I stop being cute?
Well, I think striving to be attractive is a great thing. But I think there's a different, there's cute and there's attractive. I think cute is leaning way too towards the feminine side. Attractive is like, okay, I just want to be a good looking male. I think they both have the same intersections. Like, what do you do to be cute? Well, you probably dress well. You have a certain hairstyle. You have you're trying to be in shape. But I think it's like, I think if you go towards the cute angle instead of being attractive, cute is going to be like, well, I don't want to get too much muscle. I don't want to be too big. When it's like the reality is you need to bust your ass because you're not going to be too big. You're probably never going to have as much muscle as I think you're going to have. So you need to get stronger as a human being. So by just saying like, I'm going to stop when I'm cute, and it's just cyclical, like the hairstyles and all that, like the outfits. Like I just found out today that I was wearing the wrong socks. Like, because apparently you can tell how old somebody is by the type of socks they wear. And if they are ankle socks, then you're under the age of 30. If you have no socks on or they come above the ankle, you are over the age of 30 and you're a millennial. So I don't wear any socks 99% of my life. So I don't know where I fall in that category, but apparently it's old. Katie said Alex Earl has no video flops. Well, that's Alex Earl. There are certain people that, Alex Earl, what's it? Is it they call her daddy girl? I heard videos. Charlie D'Amelio is still managing to get millions of views per video. Who was it that we were talking about the other day, Dre? Addison Rae. Yeah. Like, where the fuck did she go? Like, what happened to her? I looked at her account. She's still getting like 25 million views of video. She ain't on my For You page. I don't know where that girl went. She was everywhere 3 years ago. Like, I just don't. Again, I have questions. Like, sir, huh?
What do you think she wanted?
Well, like she started starring in movies and stuff, so she hit like so did like Charlie D'Amelio. Like they got a show, the D'Amelios. Like, Addison Rae. Like she started doing like red carpet events. Like they hit mainstream celebrity, but it's like they just like fell off. Like what happened to them on, like in real life? Like I don't know.
What would you ask them?
Like, I'd ask them if the views are real. Like, how you getting 20 million views and you're not on my For You page? Like, I'm on TikTok a lot. You know, same thing. Like, and if they are real, who's watching these videos? Like, and how much are you watching these videos? A single video, you get 20 million views, and hers are like, oh, and what is it at? Let me look. I gotta see this. Like Addison Rae. I don't even know how to spell her last name. She's got 88 million followers. Who? 88 fucking million. Like, that's a lot. Like, just for context, as I was explaining the concept, Madison Square Gardens, I think, sells out at 14,000 people or something. It's a lot of fucking stadiums. Like, her last video got 18.3 million. One before that, 41 million. Like, let's just play this video. And let's just talk about, like, why. Like, we're going to go to her TikTok. 41 million on this video. Yeah, well, I just probably like, but that's her music apparently. She's working with Von Dutch, which who knew Von Dutch was coming back? Like Von Dutch, you know, they those ugly ass hats that came in and out faster than they were made, like 8 years ago, 10 years ago. Like apparently they're back. Like the comment first thing, such an icon. Like that was the video that you thought was an iconic video. I don't get it. Somebody said, Addie, you need to dance again. I think the world's better without you dancing, I'll tell you. Like, I just don't get it. Like, it just doesn't make sense. 88 million, 5.8 billion likes. This is where it's like, you know, I mean, she's clearly an entertainer. That's what, like, people are watching these videos multiple times. But, like, 41 million, like, how many people are in Florida? How many millions of people live in Florida? Let's look at all the rules that Addison Rae is breaking that all your marketing people tell you that you need. 41 million views on the video. Well, it has music, so basically that proves me wrong. You can definitely go viral with music. Let's see. Just living that life. There's not a single hashtag in sight. There's barely even a caption. There's no hook. She's just not even a good picture of her face. All these rules, like her, if you go to her page, literally there's not a bio on her page that says, you know, like I love those people making those videos now, like telling you how your Instagram bio and shit should be. I mean, she's beating you. And she has zero bio. Like, she's got a link to her fragrance, which is probably, let's look at all the marketing shit that she's probably fucking up on. Okay, Addison Rae fragrance. Like, this is the site right here. I could have got this made on Fiverr for $10. Like, this is not even good. Like, I mean, for us, she could do better than this. I'm just saying. Like, she's probably selling a shit ton. But, like, this is very, very ugly website. Like, hyped as fuck fragrance, chill as fuck. I mean, literally, that's the names. Hyped, chill, happy. Hyped, chill, and happy. I mean, I don't know the numbers she's churning, but, like, she's no Kylie, you know, but she's probably doing pretty well. But that's, I mean, all the rules of so-called marketing, like these celebrities break. And you know why they win? Because they have attention. I think everybody would agree if you had 88 million followers, you would be able to make more money. Like, and my favorite argument is, well, those are the right followers. I don't think she cares. I don't think she cares wrong or right followers. Because she's like, fuck, the whole world follows me.
Wasn't she in the Super Bowl? Yeah,
I think she was in a commercial. Like, I don't think she was. I don't know. I don't watch the Super Bowl. What is that? Does anybody watch that anymore? Like, or they watch the commercials on YouTube the day after. Gary Vee would argue.
Katie said the hook is the helmet.
The hook is the helmet. Like, makes sense. I mean, she's an attractive girl, so it makes sense that she's getting views. But still, 88 million. Like, let's look at Kylie. What rules is Kylie Jenner breaking? for attention and marketing that all the marketers want you to believe. Let's see. Kylie Jenner. Wait, how did Addison Rae has more followers than Kylie Jenner? That doesn't scream fishy to anybody. Like, that's not like. I'm just saying, like that's not a red flag for anybody other than me.
Why is that concerning?
I mean, if I was like, who was more influential, Kylie Jenner or Addison Rae? I'm gonna say it's Kylie Jenner all day long. Like, whether you love her or hate her, I mean, and Addison Rae is getting way more views than Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner's last video got 1.4. Addison's had what, 18? 1 million. Like, this is straight Kylie Jenner's boobs. And it's only got 1 million views. But Addison Rae's helmet got 41 million. I'm just saying.
She looks more real. Kylie looks fake, fabricated.
Yeah. Addison looks more real, like a real life person. Kylie, we know she's bought some things.
The life is just too.
But I mean, look at the views. Like, she's not pulling anywhere near the views. It's like Addison Rae. Doesn't make any sense. Like, and I hear about Kylie all the time. Kylie's in every Sephora. Like, and if you can get out of Sephora for less than $200, you're doing a good job. So I've heard. Apparently that's the number. Everybody that goes to Sephora, or every girl that goes to Sephora, spends $200, and we've asked multiple, and it is factually true. Kristen walked out. I'm sure. How much does Haley spend? Like
$200 is a good day.
$200 is like, you're lucky to get out. It's like, if you get out of Target for $500 as a female, you're doing a good job. Like literally, I mean, that's just crazy. Like, marketers are worried about their views right now. Like, everybody's always worried about their views. Look, Kylie Jenner had a week where she had 51 million, 15 million, 16 million, 25 million, 12 million, 11 million, 6 million, 9 million, 9, 3, 4, 7. And man, last week she only had 3, 1, and 1. You think she's stressed about her views like every marketer on the planet? Probably not. Because she's in every fucking Sephora. Yeah, she's got all kinds of shit. Kylie's a beast. Like, but interesting. Just when you look at, like, when you compare, like, these are, I mean, she's a marketer, like a really good one at that.
What's her website like?
Huh? Oh, Kylie. Oh, dude. Let me share that again. Kylie's website. I'm gonna guess, like, Kylie Cosmetics, fucking savage. They didn't definitely. They used a better designer on Fiverr than Addison Rae. I mean, well, look at the domain, khy.com. Like, that was a minimum, a 3-word or a 3-letter domain, probably $50,000 right there. Oh, the loading time's not that great. Oh, wait, Kai, the return of day to night. Never miss an update. She's building a list. Addison Rae wasn't building an email list. I mean, there's no incentive right here to join Kylie Jenner's, email list. Like, I mean, I guess if you're hitting this website, you would worry about an update. Like, I'm like, why the fuck do I give a shit about missing an update? I don't even like you. Like, but I guess the people landing on the website really vibe with Kylie Jenner. Like, but they could do something like, I mean, shit, just give me a 10% discount. You're probably going to triple your conversion right here. And we got just dropped 006. I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, maybe I wanted to buy this something for Chandler or Kristen. No idea. Let's shop now. What am I buying? This is nothing.
No, I can't see it.
I don't see the website yet.
It's sharing. Is it that big of a? Yes, babe. No, not right now, honey. I'm actually roasting Kylie Jenner's website right now. It's very important. Yeah. I mean, you want to sit in here? Come here.
Yeah, she can roast it with you.
Yeah.
I don't see the website though.
Yeah, I can't see it on here.
It says stop sharing. I'm sharing it. Hold on. Let me try sharing it again.
Yeah, we don't get out.
Hi.
Let's see.
I see the TikTok page.
Present, share screen. Oh, you know what? Let me roast it again. Hang on. So we're gonna go to Kylie Jenner's website. You know what Kylie Jenner is?
No.
Good. You're gonna present. So this is Kylie Jenner's website. So Chandler, as a young girl, do you know what this website is about?
No.
No, it's hard to tell. So we're gonna hit shop now.
Oh, that is
Like,
that is emotional.
yeah. I mean, she did have the box for the email, and so she's
It's
selling.
so pink. I
She's
love
selling
it.
pinkos. You like? Okay, so you're the color is good for you.
Yeah, so it comes in different colors.
It's
Like
pink and
too.
orange and red, gray, white.
White.
It's the same
Creamy
dress.
white.
You know, the funny thing is these are just like, these probably don't even exist. Like, this is probably what Kanye did. I mean, obviously Kylie's influenced by Kanye. I mean, they may not pretend to like each other, but so like none of this is actually purchased yet, I would bet. This is what they call drop shipping. So like if anybody buys this for $48, they'll just run this for a certain amount of time, and then they go, okay, these will ship on this day. So they don't actually order anything until they see what actually they need to fulfill, and then they're just going to ship it out at a later date. So if this shirt doesn't do well, let's say they sell 200,000 of them, and that's a bad day, they should have sold 1 million. They'll just refund back the 200K and say that there was like a shipping error or something, because that's what they do. Because they don't want to purchase anything up front. They want to know exactly what is working.
I like the skirt.
Yeah. I mean, I can see this is, it's very on trend.
It's girly.
It's girly. It's a little tight. I like that you like flowy dresses.
I only like flowy ones.
Yeah, you like baggy shirts and flowy dresses. I hope you wear those forever.
I will.
Good. so, but yeah, that's Kylie Jenner's website. Like, it did, to Kylie Jenner's defense, though, it did have the email opt-in. But if I was going to buy one of these for you, I would like to get a 10% discount. Yeah, like, why don't they give you a discount? That would probably triple conversions. Like, what do you think of this website, Chan? This is, hold on, I'm going to go to it. This is Addison Rae's website. For those coming in, this is me roasting websites with my daughter. Is this an ugly website? It's not very pretty, right?
It's not very pretty.
No, she could do. Like, what are those things? Do you know?
AirPod holders?
They look like AirPod holders. Let's see. They are actually, that's a perfume. That looks like
perfume.
It's a perfume. Looks like an AirPod holder. The perfume is called Hype This AF.
Oh.
Chill AF.
Oh.
I think you've definitely heard me say what AF means, but for censoring the stream and for me to look like a good parent, we're not going to say that. If you're like, Dad, I really want you to buy me this, you wouldn't know what these are, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's confusing. You'd rather me buy you a Kylie Jenner dress, huh? Kylie, you're winning. Who else is famous right now?
It's another makeup person.
Scarlett Johansson has her skincare thing, right?
Yeah.
You were talking about that. No one knows though.
Yeah, Scarlett
No,
Johansson.
No one knows about
Scarlett Johansson has a
I don't know what that is.
skincare brand.
it. Yeah, she got her own skincare thing.
Scarlett Johansson has skincare.
Black Widow.
Let's see. Scarlett Johansson. Skincare, right?
Yeah, it's called The Outset.
Aesop? No, that's just somebody running an ad against her. The Outset. Here we go. Let's share this. Present. Share screen. The Outset. See, look, Scarlett Johansson's already winning because you can unlock 15% off on your first order.
Yeah, you're winning.
But Scarlett, but the one thing I would say is this came a little too quick, huh? Like, I don't know if I want to buy anything yet, let alone that I need 15% off on my order. You want to give people, so like when you start selling things, you need to give people some time to see what they want to buy. Like when we were selling bracelets, you had a few different styles.
Yeah.
We
had 3D, we had regular.
Yep. And we presented them and we're like, yeah, which one are you gravitating to? And then remember what I said? We do like a bundle deal.
And we got drinks.
Yeah, and we got him a bracelet with a snack and a bottle of water.
For only $5.
Yeah, it was $5. Yeah, we had good margins on
I
that.
bought one.
Huh?
Two.
Yeah, Luis bought 2.
Mine was-
So, but I think this is good. I think Scarlett's doing good here.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, this is $44 for the boosting oil. This must be the best seller
Yeah.
because that was on the first page. Actually, well, I kind of just clicked on Google. Let's go to the best sellers. At least this website looks professional. You know what you're getting. Daily Essential Regimen, $105. They really like skincare. Really pokes at the insecurities of women.
What
There's
kind
no-
of woman is buying this?
Everybody. No woman wants to get older. Skincare is the first thing they can do. That's what Kristen tells me. Like guys don't do skincare though. Like it's not a
Handling.
huh?
You teach handling.
Yeah. I like I use
What would work?
what do I use? I bought one the other day. It was in your bag. I forget the name of the skincare.
You used like
Oh, I use Kiehl's.
cream.
I put Kiehl's. It's like a moisturizer. But mind you, I'm not consistent in it. Like, well, that was fun to roast websites. But I think marketing wise, Scarlett Johansson's winning on the skincare.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Road by Haley Bieber. Oh, let's look at Haley Bieber's TikTok. Haley Bieber. Was it Hay? Haley Bieber. Haley. Taylor Swift might need a skincare line, huh, Chan?
Let's look at Taylor Swift.
All right, let's look at Taylor Swift's website.
Oh, it's probably great.
Yeah, she's got her marketing together. She's got every. So Taylor. Okay, so just for factual, Addison Rae is more popular than Taylor Swift. Please, that is not fucking true. There's no fucking way that that's true.
Taylor
Oops, sorry, don't say that
Swift's
word.
better.
That was a bad word. So Taylor Swift is following 0 people. That's how cool she is on TikTok. She doesn't follow anybody, but 32 million people follow her. So let's go TaylorSwift.com. Let's click on it.
Yeah.
So share screen. So we're gonna go. Oh, hold on, sorry. TaylorSwift.com. The Torture Poets Department. We bought all that stuff, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we're sharing. So this is Taylor Swift's website. It's got a picture of her, Torture Poets Department. She's obviously promoting her new album.
Yeah.
Pretty hard. Shop now.
Yeah, push shop now.
Yeah. So what do you have all this? You have the record.
I have the record.
We have the actual record, not a CD, a record. She has a record player. How old are you, Chan?
8.
Vintage. So let's go shop now. What is she selling? Oh, this is going to cost me money going on here. So she's got the Torture Poets crew neck sweater. She's got a dad hat. Oh, she got earrings, a necklace. Look at all these. Did you even know she had these?
No.
Her marketing team's failing. She needs to be advertising inside Roblox. Do you see Taylor Swift ads in Roblox?
She has a lot.
Yeah. She has a lot of things in Roblox.
450,000 games.
Wow. So that's new level marketing. Like actually advertising inside games that kids are playing at 8 years old. That's next level. Next thing you know, insurance companies are going to be in there. Sway's going to be in there selling life insurance to 8-year-olds. You got to think about your future.
Shop all.
Like your
Don't
parents
touch
aren't always
screen.
going to be here.
I like that.
The crew neck.
Yeah.
I think that, but this is probably for adults.
Search kids stuff.
I don't think they have the kids stuff is like at the concert.
Well, can you search in kids stuff from Taylor Swift? You
See.
probably could.
But why do you like Taylor Swift?
Because I like her music and her song Cruel Summer.
You like her music?
Yeah.
What about her? What do you like about her?
She's pretty.
She's pretty. Does she have a good message for girls?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she inspire you to be better as a girl?
Yeah.
I can agree with that. I think she's the tamest. But yeah, this is a good website. I mean, obviously
Searching kids Taylor Swift
they don't have
right
kids.
now.
There's not kids on here.
No, just like do like on the search thing.
Well, they have extra small. That's like looks
That
like the
would fit
smallest they
me.
have. Well, we don't know. It'll fit somebody. Somebody else here in our studio? There's never anybody else. Yeah, she's got all kinds of stuff. Just her face. But can we let's look again at the fact that she has less followers than Addison Rae. Is it freeze? Well, this is technology. Again, proof moon landing was fake.
Kids, Taylor Swift
Oh, yeah.
shopping.
All right, I'm back. I'm back on the live. Let's go back to Taylor Swift's page.
And search kid.
Oh, I'm going back to her TikTok. We'll search that later at home.
And you can buy me a crew
So,
neck.
yes, I'll potentially buy you a crew neck. So, again, Taylor Swift has 32 million followers. Addison Rae has 88. You can't tell me that that's real. Taylor Swift is selling out every stadium 3-4 nights in a row all over the world right now. She has like 12 jets. Like Addison Rae does not have 12 jets. Like, and again, marketing rule that Taylor Swift is breaking. Her bio says nothing about her. This is pretty much just a cat account. And that just proves that you don't need anything in your bio to be popular. Yeah. Her last video,
And so I ended.
million views. Oh, look at that. Not a single hashtag. It's not a hashtag Taylor Swift, hashtag this. It's like the world forgets that the algorithm doesn't know that it's Taylor Swift. Like, you don't need to hashtag your stuff anymore.
Even TikTok commented.
TikTok currently engraving all 31 songs into my brain. Does TikTok comment on Addison Rae shit? Probably not. Because they're like, this bitch buying fake followers. We know it. Or she did. Again, you can't prove it. So it's like, it's very hard to prove.
What's TikTok's account look like?
80 million. So TikTok has, Addison Rae has more followers than TikTok itself. It just doesn't make
No bio.
No bio.
On TikTok.
yeah, no bio on TikTok and a link tree. Don't they say you can never use a link tree? The marketers are like, link tree is the worst thing to use. TikTok is using a link tree, probably because China owns link tree. Like, look at that. Every marketers are like, you need more than one option.
Use hashtags?
Huh?
Do they use hashtags?
Let's see if TikTok uses hashtag. They do actually use hashtag. Only one though. Like, of course, TikTok.
Hey guys, it's Cody.
Just to confuse people. Yeah, TikTok uses hashtags though. I don't know. But TikTok's views they're all right. The last one, 500,000, 800,000, 1.5, 330. So it's not bad. 900K, 142K. TikTok's not doing bad for views. They got good engagement. Better than mine. Maybe I should contact them. Maybe like hit them up. Be like, yo, how do I fix my account? They'll be like, use hashtags. That's like that's what like all you talk to a creative rep at any of these, Chandler, and they tell you the worst advice ever, and you're supposed to just like believe it. And it's like the person that works for TikTok that's giving you advice on how to grow your TikTok has never grown a TikTok account in their life. They just work for TikTok, and they're supposed to know more about TikTok than you. Which, you know, I guess you could say that they see things behind the scenes, but it's like, I don't know. Let's see Charlie D'Amelio right now. That'll be a good one. Let's see Charlie D'Amelio's TikTok account. Let's see. Charlie. She's kind of fell off. The thing, you don't stay relevant forever. That's why when you got popularity, you got to capitalize on it. It's like everybody's worst fear that makes money on the internet. It's like, no, nobody likes me anymore. Charlie has
More than Taylor Swift.
Charlie D'Amelio has 154.4 million followers, so she's beating Addison Rae.
She was the #1 TikTok person.
Yeah, but hey, her last video only has 4 million views.
A gorilla.
It's a gorilla. Well, that's a Stitch. Like, I don't know. Like, I just these numbers just seem fishy to me. Oh, she's got a link. Let's check out her website. Share this tab. So she's got. Let's pull this one up.
He has a smiley face on his bio.
Yeah. It's creative.
Oh yeah, no bio on Charlie D'Amelio. Now we're on her website. She's selling shoes.
Ooh, I like shoes.
You like everything.
I like shoes, especially the ones Daddy.
I know. I get you a lot. So I didn't know they selling their own clothes now. Charlie D'Amelio has their own boots. D'Amelio
Ooh.
footwear. They're $129.
Ooh.
They're probably just made by Steve Madden.
Yeah.
It looks like a Steve Madden. Like her site's very Steve Madden-y. It's like, but that's, I mean, good on her. She's selling shoes now. I mean, I would wonder how many that are actually selling. You got graffiti shoes. These are some big old platform boots.
White ones.
But yeah, her bio is kind of confusing. But the top thing that most people go into is, what is BHS? BHS. Let's see. Be Happy. Is this like her food brand?
Maybe.
Be Happy Snacks.
Probably food brand. Maybe that's.
I
what
guess
she
I
likes
don't know
to
much
eat.
about Charlie D'Amelio, so I don't know if this is her actual company or not. Leads me to believe it is, or she's being paid a lot to have that as the first link in her bio. I've never seen these though at Walmart or Target.
Me either.
Kernels?
Yeah,
Popcorn?
but again, this is, I mean, all this is like, so I guess you can buy these at Walmart. They have one product at Walmart. I don't know.
Be happy. Snacks.
Be Happy Snacks. Hers is kind of boring. It's not a lot going on here.
It's colorful.
It's colorful though. So, well, yeah, that's enough for. I didn't know we were going to go down the rabbit hole of roasting celebrities' websites, but this will be good for the replay. Well, I guess we can. Luis, do we need to cover anything else? Does anybody have any other questions that they want me to touch on?
Should we model these celebrities?
I would not model the celebrities, at least not if you're trying to make money, because again, they have a lot of attention. So basically, they could put up a blank website with nothing on it, and people are still going to buy it. There are marketing principles you need to follow. Like it should be clear what you're buying and selling. You should be building some sort of email list or something. You know, you probably have to do different things in your videos to get attention. You're not just going to be seen like an Addison Rae. But I mean, that's scope for a whole nother live stream. Would you ever want to have a roast like Tom Brady did? Probably not. I'm not popular. The only reason the Tom Brady roast was cool was, what are you doing? What if this goes? What if 1 million people see you making that weird face? Yeah?
Funny.
Is it going to be funny?
Yeah.
It might be. It's not a weird face. It's a cute face. Well, I guess we can end the stream there. But all right, so I'm gonna stream next week. I don't know exactly what day, but I don't know if I have time to stream next week. I never know. So
Jen, you want to come back?
look for the clips, huh?
Jen, you want to come back?
I don't know. I might have to keep you here next week.
Yeah.
Say bye to everybody, Chan.
Bye.
Bye.